Hello, this is Grey Dog FM and we're back on the road to glory with Bradford Park Avenue. Things have been going well after the first game of this third season and we're just going to bring you up to date with a transfer. Keenan Quansah, central defender, can also play right back or midfield. 27 years old, he was a free transfer. 3.5 to 4 star would be a superb signing, is our scout report. Determination 15, strength 12, natural fitness 12. Heading 11, we're looking at him as a centre-back. The problem being, he is wanted by Torquay and Banbury. When we offered him a contract, which he accepted, but he said he was going to speak to Banbury. Now, Banbury are in the lower reaches of our division, so I was quite happy that we were going to get him. But now Torquay have come into the frame. Torquay in the National League, it's probably likely that he's going to go there. That other centre-back that we need is really important because we've got Fielding and Sam's playing very well there at the moment. We've got players that can fill in at centre-back in Niall Osborne and Blake Tracy, but we could probably do with another out-and-out centre-back there. And the new tactic that we're training up at the moment is this one, a positive 3-4-1-2. I've just swapped to this at the end of games recently, playing 3 at the back, and it's worked quite well, especially defensively, in that we've got the 3 centre-backs, we've got our 2 midfielders who are attacking and advanced playmaker, Truman and Mazala Williams, but we also pull the wingers back in Lovick and Longbottom, and they can both play in that position. And then we've got 2 forwards in this formation, Hamed and Angol, with Finn O'Boyle behind them. So we're training that one up at the moment. We'll see how it goes. We may bring that one into play in the next game, which is Guiseley away after today's game. So let's have a look how we've been going on then. It makes good reading. So we left after the first game of the season, a 4-1 win against Banbury. We then went to South Shields and lost 1-0. Goal after 38 minutes for O'Rourke. Some players playing well, some players not playing so well, and we couldn't get a goal and we ended up losing 1-0. South Shields have gone on from that and topped the league. They were unbeaten. I think they just lost their last game, so we've lost to a good side there, promoted South Shields. So then we're home to Southport, another game where we were expected to lose. Attendance is 560 for the first game, 592 after that one. Going up, Southport we won 3-1, another good game. And Will Truman playing well in that one with a goal and an assist. Truman after 18 minutes, Angol after 28 minutes. Southport pulling back on 67, but Finn O'Boyle came on and scored 83 minutes to make it 3-1. Another good performance at home. The next game, Spennymoor away. This is one that I said would be tough. We've always lost to Spennymoor, but we got a 0-0 draw in this one. We played really well, especially Tom McCauley in goal. He was our man of the match at 7.5. Not that he had a lot to do, but the defence overall played really well. We just, again, we couldn't score. A good point at Spennymoor. Peterborough Sports at home, a narrow 1-0 win. Hamed came on and scored the goal on 74 minutes. Crowd dropped to 483, probably due to the away following of 22. Chorley, then another tough game. We don't usually do anything at Chorley. We snatched a 2-2 draw. Hamed getting 2 goals and the equaliser at 3 minutes from time. That man Connor Hall opened the scoring for Chorley. He's a thorn in our side, and I wouldn't mind him in our side actually. He scores some goals, does that guy. So 2-2. So we've only lost the 1 game, drawn 2, and 100% record at home. Today's game, Braintree at home. They're down in the lower reaches, and we're looking to keep that 100% record going. Although this is a Monday game, a couple of days after the Chorley game, we may have to rotate a little bit. So let's see where we are in the table. We're in the playoffs, 6th place, 11 points from our 6 games, and 4 points behind Fylde. South Shields are there, look, 4-1-1. They lost the last game to Fylde. We're in a good position, 1-3, drawn 2, lost 1, goal difference of 5. We're up there in the playoffs. That's where we want to be. You know, Football Manager, things can soon change. They'll stop you scoring, and we'll go on a run of 5 or 6 games without a win, and that's the cynical me. Let's hope we just carry on up there in the playoffs. As you can see, Braintree just outside the drop zone, 5 points from their 6 games, 1-1, drawn 2, lost 3. On the form, we should be looking to keep our 100% record at home going. So let's have a look at today's team then. It's Tom McCauley in goal, Lucas Dunstan at right back, Tom Sams and Sam Fielding, central defensive partnership that have been doing really well. Blake Tracy is left back, Truman and Hopper, our central midfielders. Finn O'Boyle is in the number 10 role as a shadow striker. Two wingers are Harry Lovick on the right, Will Longbottom on the left, and up front, leading the line, David Hamed. On the bench then, we've got sub-keeper Brandon Barber, Niall Osborne, Kieran McLaughlin, Alex Williams and Lee Angol. So our team talk before the game is, we have to win our home games, no excuses, let's go. And that's inspired most of the players. Nobody's looking nervous or anything, and so they shouldn't be given the results we've had so far. Braintree make 4 changes to their lineup, so they're just sitting outside the relegation zone. So let's get away then, and we get into the game. No highlight, the first minute just passed. That's a long kick up, Hamed knocks on and Marriott picks up. I can't see that being the highlight. There must be something coming here. Let's hope it's not at the other end. Fielding loses out to Deacon. Deacon, Amarty's through and they've put one in. I'm not sure whether that was offside though. Referee's nowhere to be seen. He's backing off to the centre line, so probably not. And that's a poor start. A long ball through. Fielding loses the ball. Deacon then puts it through to Amarty, who runs behind Fielding. So a big mix-up at the back of our defence there, and Fielding holding his hand up to that one. And it's an early response, hopefully, for us. But it's all Braintree at the moment. Braintree with the ball again. And let's get a shout in here. This is not good. And demand more. There's a crossing. And they're still keeping the ball. We've hardly had the ball so far. And there's the ball in, and Amarty makes it 2-0. That man has got 2 goals, and that was a free header. Our defence just not playing like we were. And this is the kick in the teeth that you get. A game that you're expected to win after previous performances on form, and kicked in the teeth. Let's hope we can come back. Look at that, a free header in between the defence and the goalie. Goalie didn't come for it, so I presume he was onside. So that man Amarty has got 2 goals. So let me just mark him. And we're doing nothing. What's this one here? Sam Deacon. Marked tightly at all times. He's number 10. So I'm going to do him as well. And we're going to press him. And Amarty's got a yellow card as well. So this is something we should have sorted before the game. Just because I've been ignoring Danny Bushell most of his instructions, he's probably not told me anything about that guy, and maybe that guy doesn't always play like that. Hamed knocks it on again, it's cleared out, but Longbottom picks up just outside the box but gives it to their defender. And as we've been keeping possession, that's the long ball. Longbottom heads in, O'Boyle, and we've got one back. Finn O'Boyle's back on the scoring trail. Will Longbottom is a top assist maker for the league, and he gets another one there. He's playing really well out there on the left, putting those balls in, and Finn O'Boyle is the one who benefits there. In acres of space, picks his spot, and we're back in the game. 19th minute, we pull one back, and 2 shots on target each. We've got boss in the possession, so let's see if we can get back in this game and control it. We need a goal pretty quickly. Press, always press. Yeah, a bit late, Danny, to tell me that. Play for set pieces. I'm not going to do that one. I've stopped taking every advice. Here's Longbottom with a free kick. It's usually Fielding that takes them, but Longbottom's in form and just wide there. So we're coming up to half time. 2-1 down. On XG, we're slightly bossing it. We've got 1.1 on XG, but they've got 2 goals from 0.47. I can't see how those 2 shots that they had only add up to 0.47. They were pretty easy goals for Amarty. But let's get in the dressing room and sort this shower out. As we can see there, Fielding 6.1. He was at fault for the first goal. I'm going to go with I want a much better display in the second half. And point finger. And some of them are inspired. Fielding is nervous, and most of the subs are nervous. Why are we nervous? We're up in the playoffs, playing a team that's down below. Anyway, let's get into the second half then, and hopefully we can play a lot better as Braintree kick off. And yeah, we've been defending really well in games, clean sheets. There's a Marty. Oh God, what is Uncle Tom doing there? Tom Macaulay coming out like that. He's been playing well. He must have poor. And we've cleared that one out. What's the attribute? Poor. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called now. Anyway, he's poor. Sams puts that one in. Long bottoms there on the left. Can he create something else? He can. Hamed, that ball has come across that box so many times. Hamed gets his 4th of the season, and it's long bottom that's dragging us up here. As you can see, Fielding's in the red at 5.9. We're going to have to make a change because he's out of gas, very tired. Long bottom, just waiting in the middle. Hamed taps it in. Won't get an easier goal than that. So let's make this change then. We're going to have to make some changes. It's no good this Monday game after a Saturday. Fielding, very poor in performance and condition. And just let me have a look at that Macaulay. Centricity, 5. Not that high, but I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, we're going to bring Osborne on. He can play at centre-back instead of Fielding. On the right, we're going to swap those two over. Play Sams on the left. We're just going to make that one change then. Osborne on for Fielding, who was playing poorly and also poor on condition. So confirm those changes and get back into this game. We're back in the game at 2-2 after conceding 2 early goals. Truman struggling and wants to be submitted. We're into 78. We've really got to win the game. We're winning it on XG. Very poor Truman. And Blake Tracy is nervous and 6.5. Fullbacks, as I said before, you get poor marks and you can't really see them doing anything wrong. Let's bring Williams on for Truman. That's not going to change anything attacking wise. We're making Mazzala, that's his favoured position. Williams, and we're going to keep a Dunstan back as a fullback. Who else? We've got one sub left. Tom Sams is just going to have to stick it out there. We're going to go positive. Let's just give them a bit of help and pull these back. Let's go to the other tactic, the 3 at the back then. So if we go for 3 at the back, we'll put a Dunstan in there, a Boyle up front and Hopper off. So who we're going to bring on? We're going to bring Angle on up front as 2. So we're going to have 2 up front, and this is more or less changing to our possible new formation. 3 at the back. Sam's get in the middle, will you? Blake Tracy on the left. Slow things down, slow the tempo down. So let's see how that goes. Our final throw of the dice. Final 10 minutes plus added time. And see if this new formation will see us through. We've got a free kick here at long bottom. And can he cap off a brilliant game with 2 assists with a goal? He hit the bar and Sams taps in. Captain Tom Sams on the spot there for an easy tap in, but it's that man long bottom with an assist again. 3 assists in this game, and he's got us through this game. Hopefully we can hang on here. Come from behind, 2-0 up to 3-2, and Sams, the man on the spot, taps it in. So let's just see this game out now. We've got 4 minutes, 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes plus added time, and let's go back to balanced. Bring these back on support. Wingers on support. Pull a Dunstan in front. Williams as a deep line playmaker on defend. In possession. We're going to cut down the passes and we're going to go more disciplined. This is my defensive see out games mode and it usually works. So last few minutes plus added time. We could keep our 100% record going here after that poor early start. Time's running out. We're getting up the 4 minutes and yes, we've done it. 100% record stays intact And after a poor start when we went 2-0 down in the first 4 minutes, we've pulled it back through goals from O'Boyle, Hamed and Sams. It's not giving the assist for that final goal to Longbottom, but Longbottom playing really well at 8.5, and Tom Sams for his defensive display and his goal gets the man of the match, leading by example our new skipper, and things are looking really, really good. We outplayed them, 7 shots on target to their 2, 2.89 XG, and we got sloppy at the beginning of that game. And let's see where we are in the table now. Dressing room, just keep with the standard assistants then. Nice work everyone, that was good. And everybody's chuffed and delighted. It's fantastic feeling when you get on a winning run. And we're up to 4th. We're only a point behind Fylde. Not only in the playoffs, we're in the running for the top spot at the moment. But as I say, we don't want to get carried away. We've only played 7 games, although we've got 2 points a game, which is promotion form in my ratios. That knocks Braintree into the bottom 4, that defeat. It's all going fantastically well. There's no better feeling in Football Manager when this happens. So let's see where we're going to come back for the next episode. Crowd of 505. Look at our home games. 4-1, 3-1, the 1-0 win, and 3-2. We certainly get goals apart from that 1-0 winner against Peterborough Sports. And Hamed and O'Boyle are continuing where they left off last season. Hamed scored in the last 3 games and he's taken Angol's spot up front. With our new tactic, we could play both of them. So Guiseley away is our next match on Saturday. I may play that one in that one, or Basford at home there, a newly promoted side. I may wait till that one. But let's go through to Matlock away then. They are 21st, they're near the bottom at the moment. Again, a newly promoted team. Next episode, Matlock away. Please comment if you've got anything to say about our great start to the season. And please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I hope to see you next time. For now, Dave Dog, goodbye.